You know, I have plenty of sleep spells, don't I? No, those are oblivions. In fact, I got no sleep spells. Only got one. So many nugs. Things are annoying me. You know, why weren't the slaves eating meat bugs? There's plenty of them in here. Apparently they make a fine stew. Or ragu. Okay, so I don't know what the range is on this fear spell, but hopefully we can make everybody afeared. Get them to run away.
Shit! I'm out of here!
Everyone just scrambles. Oh, that guy didn't go anywhere.
Hey, you!
Why'd that one asshole just not leave? He's the one I actually targeted with it. Oh, I can't get that one. I see, he's on the one I couldn't get. Oh, Lenar came back. What a dick. Damn it! They're all coming back already. That didn't work. Okay, I think he's going for the one I already mined, though, so... This guy would just move the heck over. Or hit him with one of these. Might be a little overkill. The small reward we'll surely get out of this. Nothing else to be heard. I'm a butler guru. That effect did not work very well. Where'd Garez get to? I don't see him down here. Khadgar has to be one of the best websites ever made. I don't know what Khadgar is. Oh, I do not have the capacity for that kind of attention. Oh shit, he's invisible.
Hey, you!
Wow, man, there sure is a lot of gold here. To get the chunks up there, we'd actually need a ladder. But since the fall of the barrier, nobody's been using ladders anymore. It's really too bad.
What a strange reason to not use a very basic invention. Alright, well, cool. I'm glad I'm only worthy of half your attention. Yeah, that would drive me nuts just hearing 2 streams at once. It's already hard enough, like, sometimes I would try to watch streams while, like, editing my own videos. I just couldn't do it, because I could only focus on one or the other. I could not divide my attention between 2 of them. This is what's wrong with kids these days. They're just too overstimulated, watching 2 streams at once. So I can't focus. Alright, we got all the fat nugs. We're left with 491, so I think we got slightly more than usual since I waited to dig until I was at 90%.
Hey!
Am I? I thought I was a few years older than you.
Let's trade.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm 27, so... I forget. How old are you? Alright, we're not that far apart, but... Still. Kids these days. I get my age confused sometimes. I don't always remember how old I am. Like, I almost said I was 28.
Hey,
Wow, wow.
slow down. You aren't getting in there.
Get out of my...
No one...
Here. Do you still want to stop me now?
Is that blood one? Oh, that's... Oh,
Blah.
yes, no, I mean, you can go in.
He stays with you. Save the head for later. Why? Let's leave it there. It's not going anywhere. What do we do with a head? Oh, does it? I feel like I knew that, but it already looked rotten. Oh yeah, we the big boy now. Still not as good as the heavy mark armor, or yeah, heavy mark armor. These guys deflect? They do not. Oh god, here they all come. Oh. Back, you devils. Can I hit a bitch? Got the heavy armor. What, this armor? Guard's heavy armor. Armor for Raven's Guard. Interesting. I wonder why. Alright, well, we failed to stop Raven. I guess we're going home. The world is doomed. Fluty flute.
Hey, you! About Ray, he has a gold mine.
That sounds like...
Yeah, there is even his name.
And?
He could own
This grave...
Raven is forced.
That is...
I made...
And?
I came to...
What?
What?
I couldn't...
I must think the question... And what?
He's...
And be... He...
I'll...
Right... Oh, yeah, You...
A ritual.
I found
May his speaker...
I have
You had better give it to me so it does not fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, give it to Grimy.
About the relics. I think I have something here for you.
We already know that there... When that... The... He...
This...
That... Very... In a... Here... Good. May I do...
I'm a little, like, confused by the significance of the stone tablets. Because Satirus says that they were used as a symbol of the, like, leaders' authorities. And yet, what's written on them is the history of how they came to develop the trap in the temple. Which all of that was supposed to have happened right as the city was falling into collapse, so that doesn't really make any sense from a timeline perspective.
Can you... I can... Such... It took me a... But now I... With the... And if they... Yes?
The orc.
Do you think...
I don't...
Perhaps... So... It... The... He... It's...
The orc.
What make... There... Like we...
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Where's Mixir? I need to learn that language. Go here in the first chapter, Lance is alive. Really? I'm guessing that's because you're not supposed to be able to go here in the first chapter. Does he say anything?
Let's deal.
That's a lot of pickaxes. How much do we need for Betsy? 110. I got 98. Not gonna be able to get enough. It's weird that he doesn't default to dead for some reason.
Sat Raven Sacher
By him.
By Adanos.
It is for but the it. Wish. I want even. Let's find that.
teach
We'll start as a
Wheel. Wheel start.
Go and test.
I shall go and test my new knowledge on Quahodron, leader of the warrior caste. Oh, hello, Lizardo. Did you hit the bitch? Oh, yeah, son. Lance is second person here who will attack you in bandit armor. Interesting. Yeah, because obviously, since he's supposed to be dead, he wasn't given any flags to ignore it. Alright. You can get 5 more dexterity. I'm not wearing this. I'm at 94. Oh, I need a better amulet than this. Oh, it wasn't that I was worried about, though. I actually have even less dexterity than I thought. I have 76. And it's 90 is a threshold where it starts to cost more again.
Tell me that isn't true.
teach me.
Give me that.
The more dex.
Can I not bring these guys with me anymore? Nope.
Tell me that isn't true.
Well, I lost that ability.
That's not what I heard.
Nobody wants to know.
Oh yeah, we gotta go talk to Owen. Find his buddy Malcolm. Oh. I don't feel like doing that. Hey, you. Get off my skin.
How's it look? Do I...
No. My fault. But next, no, not.
This guy actually will show up in the camp. I think before you talk to Malcolm. Or something like that.
If
I've definitely seen him in the camp before. Boing. Splish. He'll be warm in the Ring of Water armor. That's what I'm giving him. We should need fire robes then. Fire robes is warm. Let's see what we got for number 1 stuff. I won't use that yet. I'm just gonna sell those. What's the point of learning crossbowing? Oh, I got 7 of these. It's a lot of breathing. Hang on to those. Sell those. Wish there was a swim faster button. Oh crap, there is a swim slower button. I never knew that. Look at that. I've never seen that swimming animation before. Huh. Learn something new every day. Angus. Honk. Didn't have jack shit on them, even though they got some badass looking weapons. Can't loot them for some reason. Yeah, I know about the swimming backwards. Can't slow swim backwards. There's no sideways swimming. Get around the bush. Look at these stupid things.
You're
Dead as doornails. Stop with your noises. Oh, for crying out loud. I remember in one of my first playthroughs through this area, I had seen my brother, like, get the stunt bonus from that jump. I thought this was where you're supposed to do it. It's not. That's where you just die. Take that. Ah, this dork. Oh.
nothing to plunder.
What, I have an arrow in my hand? Yeah. Oh, hello. Ouch. Meh. Meh. Let me up, for Christ's sake. Ugh. So loud. It's weird that I've never heard that sound in any other game. You would think that would just be another, like, sound from a default sound library. God dang it, troll. I'm trying to shoot some goblins. What the hell is he doing? He's going berserk. That'd be kind of funny. Really? Keep turning. Yeah, smack that ass. Scavenger sound and Gorn is bad AI? What, you mean where he keeps accosting you for killing new camp or old camp members? Oh, hello, Zomboloid. I can't do the lurker gurgle. Can you grab things? Alright, let's awaken old choir Hardrin. Awaken.
Thorol, appear to me, Quorhodron, ancient leader of the warrior caste.
He already has.
Why do you disturb my rest, Guardian?
Guardian.
Tell me.
The land is plagued by earthquakes. We must do something, or the entire...
There is nothing of wrath of
Grant me...
the temple.
someone...
Nonsense.
Indeed. The praise...
I can if you answer.
Ask away.
I am you to
The Guardian.
the abilities of if you ex who
Warriors.
who can give me utter
The priests.
who brought
The warrior cat.
who has
The scholars.
who and
The healer.
who seal the poor.
I don't know. Now listen, if you...
Yeah, that's
I'm
why I got
trying.
that earlier. You only need to know the basic language. Ow. Yeah, you only need to know the peasant language. Oh, yeah. Give me some strength. $45. Yeah, I love the way I love the way he just fucked off. He'd be like, "Shit, I'm out of here," and then just disappeared. Meow. Hey, there's another fear spell. Oh man, this chair is not comfortable. Let's see how well this bow do on skeletons. Whoa! That was a weird noise from that thing. Oh god, it don't do well. Ah, dorks. Oh, dang it all. Crap, they hurt. Oh, yeah. Fuck me. Could you stop it? Why does he do it then? You piece of shit! Who will sit on the throne? I mean, there's like nobody left to sit on it. Everyone's dying. Also, let's not spoil it because some people here might still want to see it and have not yet. I think it's recent enough that it should still be under spoiler protection. Ow. Fuck me. Get out of here, you maniac.
Yeah, that's how you deal with those things.
What do you think you're doing? You're in no shape
Wait
to
a
deal
minute.
with these.
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I came to that them and yeah, they're the shall I teach you? But you won't get mine.
I ain't learning that from you.
Yeah.
I can't
Yes.
and
Stand by. Yeah, it was pretty foolish of him not to think, oh, I might need clothes. I don't think this was the right one. It didn't look right. Maybe it was.
Wait a minute.
I have some clothes for you.
really? They do!
Sweet.
Well, what do I do now? I gave all my gold to the pirates for the crossing. All I can give you is a couple of old stone tablets. Here, take them. By all means, I'll look for some new ones.
You do that. Nothing should have cost you while you're dressed like that. What are you doing, you maniac? You just went berserk.
Yeah, that's how you deal with those things.
You lunatic. Just leave everything alone. God, ain't nothing tried to fuck with you. Oh, hello, King Nero. I didn't notice you sneaking in here.
I think I've found something.
Yeah, I am curious what his, Oh, apparently, yeah. I mean, he went straight for that one while he's naked. What do I have? I'm gonna cheat a little bit just to see what he says when we try to learn the language. I get the feeling he doesn't actually say anything.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Learn punkt.
Shall I teach? Well, it's quite simple. A G is an O, a T is an H, and an I is a C. If you understand that, the rest is quite logical.
Is it? Is it really? Okay, so he can't teach the, he can teach the peasants and the warriors. I wonder what he says for the peasants. But he can't teach the scholars. Why am I down here? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really. That's not. No, that's called. That's called a. What do you call it? It's called encryption, not language. Also, let's... Well, I can't see it now, but... When, before we could even read the basic stone tablets, they, didn't have letters. They didn't have Arabic letters on them. They had... Or... Not Arabic letters, whatever. Our letters. They didn't have that on them because they had, like, runes. Whoosh.
You there?
This one. Is it me or does it seem like it always changes which one has... Yeah, it always changes which one has the extra spikes on it. It seems like it's the last one you go through for some reason. Or the last one you activate, maybe. I don't know, let's try going through this one and back. Yeah, that's weird. I never noticed that. So the last one you activate, for some reason, gets duplicated. That's actually what I'm thinking for, like, the Jarkandarian language. They had 3 alphabets, but maybe the spoken language was the same. You know, that could be a way to do it. Oh, he did say that. Clever that you put that together. Somehow that went completely over my head. Alright, I will BRB. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect a whole lot from the last season of Game of Thrones. But man, even when I had no expectations, they still really let me down. And who knows, maybe they have a really good reason for why what happened, and they can, you know, convey that in a compelling and believable way in this last episode, but I don't expect anything. There's only one episode left, so I have to watch it, but I have little faith. Fuck! Yeah, bitch. See, I did not like Season 7 either. Because that's... Season 8 just exacerbated what started in Season 7, which was like a lot of... You know, just a lot of chaos and a lot of spectacular scenes in lieu of actual decent, like, plot development and exposition and anything that made sense. That's kind of the ultimate thing, is like, when you think about how they set up for Season 8, it was obvious how the whole thing north of the wall would play out. There's really only one way for that to end without ruining the rest of the series. And then, when we got to King's Landing, they decided, hey, let's throw this massive twist in nobody's gonna see coming. And that's what we got. It's a massive twist for the sake of being shocking. And ruining all the characters involved. Brrr. Stings and their noises. Well, who do you think you is? Snarl, snarl, snarl. I wonder, since the mantises are like a reskin of the mine crawlers, I wonder if they actually like aggro together the way mine crawlers do. If you were to kill that mantis close to a mine crawler, what would happen? Take that, you big dork. Oh, here they come. Like the easiest temple to deal with when you're an archer. Oh yeah, got me a purple stone. Pardon. Also, I have to point out these things are legible, even though they were written by a scholar who you'd think would write in his own language. It would also make more sense that she did not bring the dragons to bear against the one weapon that could actually kill them. You know? It's like trying to use a flamethrower against a tidal wave or something.
I think I've found something.
That spooky seeker sitting there. Think you're hot stuff? Well, look at you, you big dummy. Yeah, again, it's the last episode, so it would not make sense to not watch it. Still just annoys me what they have done. Fuck. Oh, this is bad news. Fuck. Whoa, he came in hot. Fuck. Fuck you. Damn, he's actually kicking its ass. Oh yeah.
Deal with those things.
Yeah, this guy, he's actually a tough hombre. I don't think he could go toe to toe with an orc with just a little stick. Oh, excuse me. Pretty much. And then episode 3 was like nothing but action that just kind of seemed to forget what it had already done. Like the whole siege scene was just kind of silly. It was like you'd see people fighting in certain places or dying and shit, and then suddenly they would just be somewhere else. Oh yeah, because Season 3 was the biggest, like, battle scene that they've ever had in the series. So they saved CGI budget by making it happen at night, so they had to animate less. Guys, it was lousy as fuck. Why was everybody outside? And they kind of planned to sacrifice, like, a huge bulk of their infantry in order to set up a bullshit trap that didn't stop anything. Absolutely wasn't the best, I'm just saying it was the biggest. It was all quite silly in my opinion. Where are you marching off to? Snarl. God, this is gonna be so hard to fight this guy in there. On that perch.
Nothing to be had there.
Yeah, son. That's because I learned pickpocketing in this playthrough, so I'm making a shit ton of money. Yeah, all those were good fight scenes. I had a feeling, like, towards the end of the series that the ultimate, like, White Walker scenes would be a hell of a lot less awesome than they were gonna shape up to be. Especially when you consider how stupid the Night King was. Alright, I'm spoiling now, so I'm gonna leave that be. Having gold there is harder. Yeah, I believe it. Everything about that mod seems like it makes things pretty ridiculous.
I think I've found something.
Not like the wall had ballistas? I don't think so. I think that was kind of the whole point, is like the weapon was like invented in King's Landing. Not like invented, but maybe they just like rediscovered it. They definitely were not in use. Did they? No, I might be mixing it up with something else, but I don't know. I don't really remember that scene all too well. I thought they killed the giant when he was getting through the tunnel by just, like, plugging him absolutely full of arrows. Alright, well, maybe they did. I don't know why they were acting like it was a new, incredible weapon that they just invented in King's Landing. Hiss, hiss. Oh yeah, 2 hits on that bitch. Alright, well, y'all clearly remember that scene much better than I. Yeah, so I don't know if bowage works well against the swamp golems. I'm not sure it affects them at all. I honestly think he's completely immune to it. Doesn't even notice. So we have but one choice. Yeah, sink of the ground. Now we got nothing but zomboids. Look at that one just taking a nap. Okay, can't even hit that one. Ah! There we go. Ow. Back, you devils. God! That still gets under my skin when I hear that. This is the only one that showed up in a wooden chest. What I thought about doing, just to like fuck with people, is like over the course of the series, just bump the model fatness up by like 0.1. So by the end, it starts to like look pretty beefy, and everyone's kind of like, hang on, when the hell did that happen? I thought that would be a funny gag. So we know this is quite a tricky jump. Well, let's give it a go. Gaboingus! Nope, too early. You looked blooded? I mean, bloated? Ow! God damn it. Jump! Fuck! I can't do it. Alright, well, we found the strat last time. Possibly. Oh no, I don't have one. No! Dang it. Maybe I gotta take like a straight shot, not an angled shot. And watch out! Damn it! I have 103, but that's... I'm at like 82, I think, or 83 without stuff on, so I need more if I were to get the acrobatics. Yeah, well, there's other means. I just don't want to waste all these. I don't know. Can a field raider jump? Can sure backstep. They cannot jump, but maybe he's got enough forward momentum that I can do it. Hachasha! Nope. That did not work. Holy crap, they don't take fall damage, though. That I did not know. So how do the do? Oh, maybe I shouldn't be aiming for that. Maybe I should be aiming for the grass. Ah, crapple. I don't have a blood fly. That doesn't even exist in this game. Does it? Damn it, he just keeps pitching forward. Here, plan B. There we go. That's how you do it. Levitate don't exist, that's risen. AKA Gothic 2-2. Did I play Elix? Yes, I did. Did a blind playthrough back when it launched. It is on YouTube. Smack. Smack. Smack.
I think I found something.
I think I have found something. Did I open this? I did. These treasures are surprisingly small? What do you mean? Whose treasures? Oh, Greg's? Well, yeah, because he spaced them out so much. Oh! Didn't work. Maybe I can do... Oh, no, it wore off. Alright, well, we're gonna work it. No. Jump, Wolfie! Oh, why do I have that equipped? Kind of the same thing. I mean, the easiest way to get overpowered was basically invest in ranged abilities and use explosive weapons or explosive ammo with weapons. Like, the plasma gun. Pretty much just rolled through the game like it was fucking nothing with that thing. Melee combat, meanwhile, was more challenging, even when he got really good. And yeah, the story... They tried really hard. It was definitely unique, but it was not everything they hoped it would be. There was some inconsistencies, some of the dramatic stuff that they tried to do just kind of fell flat and didn't make much sense. The delivery and the script was awful in many cases. The way they handled a lot of like exposition at once, with Jax just kind of standing there monologuing to himself and figuring things out like he's fucking the dude from LA Noire, but without actually having to look at anything.
Hey,
We're done with the Stoons.
hey, you.
Hey, you. It's always weird to me how Nefarious is kind of one of the least significant water mages. He seems like a leader type, but he doesn't really do much of anything. Satyrus is always in charge. Everybody else has their responsibilities. Nefarious just kind of stands around.
I've talked. Then that's who, what he, then.
What did he say? What do you think?
Wait a minute.
Let's deep.
Yeah, but then after that, he's just standing here. And he still acts like he's in charge of the portal, but nothing ever happens with it. Yeah. Both of them were losers. Oh yeah, I gotta get Morgan his ring back. Morgan. Not Morganin. Morgan. Now. I need these for the ritual later. Because I picked it back up. I'm allowed to do that. I have hands. With fingers, what I can grab stuff with. Well, I mean, I guess in this game you don't really have fingers. Everyone's got fists. How Brandon looked like he was standing here waiting to talk to Matt, and Matt just walks away, and Brandon's just kind of like, oh.
Great. About... I found it there.
Nobody in this game has fingers.
Here it
Yes.
Woohoo, I crashed. Terrific. Morgan, what the fuck? Oh my god. I can't even, like, launch the game again. Because GOG doesn't realize that the application closed. Oh, because it didn't. Process is still open.
Stop
Jesus.
not napping!
That was very loud. Thanks for following, King Nero. Surprised it took you this long. Ah, crap. I'm all the way back here. Ugh. Oh, come on! The fuck? Let's get up. Yeah, the game crashed when I gave Morgan his ring for some reason. Vroom vroom. Get up, you dork. Let's pop one of these. I'm getting impatient.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
Right, can this exchange
Hey,
not
you
destroy
crazy.
the world this time?
I sit there.
Here,
Sweet.
Is
get better.
hey, you. I found.
And
There.
those.
I know
Who?
his name.
You've got a. He must.
He is done in.
Juan is his.
And.
Come on.
Oh.
Is it really true?
About
What?
I found them. They're dead.
Dead as doornail. Well, you should tell Bill, if you but break it to him.
I already told him.
I don't care who.
You tell me.
I ain't got it.
He listened to the wrong people.
See, it's weird that the grog is like the cheap shit, and yet that's the one that's so hard to find here. I don't think grog is something like they make anymore. I'm pretty sure it's just like a watered down rum, basically. Yeah, that's what I think I read somewhere before. So it's kind of like doesn't make any sense for that to be like a something coming from an actual distillery.
Hey.
The pro has this yet then he bought this we
Ba 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 ba.
would we in the cold I it what the old
I didn't expect to either, but we're so close to
may I don't
finishing it. I figured I'd just wrap it up.
I've judged the here now we have we know I take may per may I don't
Then who?
All right, let's go. Jehedra Akantar. Open sesame.
Hedra Akantar.
Ain't no door standing my way. Boom. Alright, now for these silly puzzles, which I think I remember this time. We 3 provide the chambers with traps so they'll never see the light of day. We 3 traps day. Get out of my way. Yeah, see, I nailed it this time. Only takes 15 years of repetition to get it right. How well do this do? Not that well. Oh God Almighty! What the fuck is happening? I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Why was I stuck? I can't shoot. I don't know why that happened. What the hell's it hitting? It's hitting the cobweb. What? Something's deflecting my arrows. I don't know what the hell is going on. And then this stupid one that's all about the stupid face. Apparently that's something I'm supposed to know. Ow. Right, toggle frame in console for frame count. What's the point? I know I'm getting 60. This game never really runs below that. I mean, that's technically what I'm getting, but that's the stream and refresh rate on my No, you dork! Stream and refresh rate on my monitor are only 60. Open up! Why have you closed? Alright. Follow the path. Right. It's easier to see in torchlight. Open the door. Can you kill it? Ow, the pain. God, this is not good. Why can't I land any critical hits on this thing? For Christ's sake, what the fuck? I'll go way net. Oh, that's interesting. There's dork rat. Mine. One of these cobwebs blue. Fuck, I have made mistakes. Yeah, we're fine. Defog zone for activating fog. Yeah. I'm guessing that's like the draw distance fog. Which is, I think, by default unlocked in the DX11, because you can individually change, like, render distance through this menu. Cool. Alright, onwards and downwards. I've never seen what happens if we just attack Redeemies. Do we get lightning blasted? Yes, we do. It just starts running. My commands are in game. Yeah, I mean, these are all stuff that they put in so the developers can test shit while they do the do.
Wait a minute.
A lot of times they disable them on the release build of the game so that people can't use them.
Then guess.
It was so.
You get away from me with your spooky face. You were safe there until you walked right into it.
you.
If you have the strength.
I shall not sink it. You back up. Now, one of my favorite things is the way Radimi says the final gate is opened, and we point out that that gate was closed. I mean, the final gate is still closed. I mean, look at it. It's closed. Hit the thing. Well, I think the thing is, Raven, being the clever bastard, was able to get Cardamon to tell him, like, how he could avoid the traps and not set off all of these sentinels. Even though nobody was ever supposed to be coming down here. So, really, those things should have killed everything on sight. You're gonna cheat a little bit. I love this tune, though. It's so simple, but it's amazing.
Hey, you.
Look who has come.
Giggity.
But
You
for that.
are
What? What are you?
Let's do
I've
this.
had it. Let us begin.
Are you in such a hurry to die? Well, since you insist.
Oh, I insist. Dork. No contest. I don't understand why the lightning strikes from that particular pyramid. Whoosh. There's a lot of dramatic flair for one dude dying. The claw. I got the claw. I like how, because he's a bandit, he automatically spawns with the basic sword. That's how he do. Alright, we get out of here. Said we get out of here. That's it for him.
I did it. Raven is finished.
That means you've given Beliar a swift kick. Then you'll be moving on.
My job in this valley is done. I could use a few days' rest.
Yeah, you're constantly on the move, aren't you? Have a good journey.
Who knows? Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Who knows? There will be lots of gates and passages for you to go through. And you're bound to find me on one of them.
And when I do, you're gonna treat me like complete shit and try and threaten to kill me. For no fucking reason.
No idea. You tell me.
That ain't a bad idea.
Nobody ever asks me.
Well, we don't need them anymore. And I am a filthy mercenary. Oh, you're talking about him killing everybody. Did he actually do that? Is that like canon that he killed the bandit camp? That he expresses so much loyalty towards? Oh, you did. Okay.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Wait a minute.
Good. Esteban's death.
Hey, well, what about Raven's death? Well, even within the PB games, he became a dirtbag. Buzz. You buzz off. I don't know what the max highest level I've ever achieved is. This is probably gonna be it, honestly. I'm not one of those people who, like, goes out of my way to get every last drop of XP I can get my hands on. But seeing as I did the pickpocketing in this run, it's probably when I'm gonna have the most of it.
Esteban is dead.
Really? Who? Oh,
Is that really the max level? Like, does it cap you there, or does it just, is that just how high you can get before there's no XP left to gain? Ah, gotcha. You're having some trouble, aren't you? Get out of the way.
Hey.
What's...
I heard you killed Franco. Nice work. But now we got that Carlos.
I hear you slurping. Yeah, screw you then. I don't remember what level we achieved last time in the Paladin run, but I was pretty much unstoppable at that point. Could take on 6 fucking orc elites at once. Alright, jobs are good.
The earthquakes have stopped. Does this then you when go in you we only
You.
I the it is how only that I it or
Oh, it'll be way easier.
and only but if so
I shall not give it to you. I shall make use of it.
Wait a minute.
magic you need you can get
About
yes there aren't they Bob that I that there
Also, a funny thing, he inquires about how we found mine crawlers in one of the mansions. He's like, aren't those beasts not native to this area? Like, well, they kind of are, because they're fucking everywhere. Very impressive, King Nero. I would never do a hardcore mode of any video game. Unless it was like a very short one. Impressive. What about that, like, bullshit Shadow Lord dude in the Mountain Keep that I saw in,
That's not what I heard.
that dude's playthrough?
Been there, done that.
Nearly impossible.
I'm not telling you anything new.
So much for Raven.
Well, I'll be. That's your.
He listened.
The no good.
There's one.
And that.
That'll never change.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was the whole thing. The whole expansion was made harder because of feedback that Gothic 2 was just too easy.
Done that.
Why did my stuff get unequipped?
I've got no time for things.
Is Greg trying to strip me down?
All that matters is strength, so don't tell me
That wasn't Anubis. That was some other, like, random dude that they invented for
these days.
the mod.
I've got no time for things like that.
Anubis is still below the crypt near the landowner's farm.
Things I could tell you.
Alright,
That's
well,
all just
we
guessing.
are all done here, I think.
He simply needs to practice more.
So time to go home. Yes, Boglin. I just gotta figure out how I'm going to install it. Yeah, I mean, that's such a bullshit character. So I saw Koshmar play it, and he showed me that fight, and it was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Just because he has that weird attack that like puts your character to sleep and you can't do anything about it. Boglin, if I'm playing around with mods, it's gonna happen after the walkthrough's done, because I don't want those to distract me. What was I gonna do? We're just leaving, weren't we?
Hey. I haven't had it.
Hello, Vlada. I'm sorry to say that you showed up right as I was about to wrap it up. I've been streaming for almost 6 hours. And my butt hurts from sitting in this chair. Wasting 1 HP. He's in casting mode.
Is that change I see?
Oh, hello, Leighton.
Jingling in your pockets.
Thanks for the puppies. You have just blown Dan's Queen's ranking out of the water. And cheers for that, Litton. No, it's not made of iron. It's like a standard computer chair with like the wooden seat with a cushion on it. But the cushion's worn out because this chair is probably older than I am. Guess let's get to the harbor. Talk to Vatras. Oh, I totally missed that joke. Good one, Boglin.
We can only wait and see. It's not what I heard.
Alright, now can you help me? Now that there's so damn difficult.
Someone's here.
Have them.
Yes.
No,
The missing people have.
yes, but our
Sweet.
Pyrocar sent me. The Eye of Innos is broken.
I know. I have already learned of it from some very upset novices. The Seekers have used the Fire Magician's Circle of the Sun to destroy the Eye. I would call that...
Inspired indeed.
News spreads fast in this city.
That's a good thing.
Well, this also happened weeks
the enemy
ago.
Won't be We must look at it. How I so how
Where can
I have but
I've got.
I shall also send. Listen,
You set yourself out. I shall go to Monastery.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I always act in the name of Innos.
Do you always?
It had to happen
Beat
sooner or
it!
later.
Beat it! Beat it! Beat it! Nothing new. Beat it! Beat it! Beat it!
I used to say that myself.
Those are all just rumors.
I've talked to Vatras.
Ah, good. Where is he?
He's preparing a ritual at the Circle of the Sun in order to heal the Eye of Innos.
If that is true, then maybe there is hope after all.
Vatras wants Zardas and you to help him with that.
What?
What?
Zardas will be there too? You cannot be serious.
Hey, this wasn't my decision. Vatras insists.
It is always that Zardas.
It's always Zardas.
It can't be. You'll have to. What if
that is
Very important. I probably say this every time, but it's very important that you talk to Pyrocar before you go to see Zardas. Because
Beat it!
Only Innos
if
decides
Zardas
what
goes
kind
to the
of
ritual site, then you talk to Pyrocar, and Pyrocar demands proof, then you have to go all the way out to the ritual site to talk to Zardas and figure out how to get the
should've known
proof.
better.
That'll only cause more trouble.
You don't have to tell me that.
Dong. Who repeat what?
Hey! I've explored the unknown part of the island.
And what did you find?
It was all about
The Claw of Beliar?
Yes, here it is.
How very interesting. This weapon can be of great use to us, but it is also extremely dangerous. Take good care of your...
I shan't lose it.
Vatras sent me to you.
That's good. What did he say?
He said something about a reversal ritual at the Circle of the Sun?
That old devil.
Ah, that
I think
silly
I know
devil.
what he's up to. You have come to summon me to him.
Looks like it. When will you set out?
I shall only assist with the ritual when I can be sure that you're ready to face the dragons.
He started running. He never runs.
Hyrokar refuses to show up for the ritual. First, he wants proof that he can trust you.
Ah, really? Pyrocar. How in that old back I did so and some you know there it is a
Why don't you go to Sivatras right away? Sometimes I just don't understand you.
Don't talk to me in that tone. If it weren't for me, your wretched body would still be rotting in that temple.
Then at least explain to me why you hesitate.
Ever since I abandoned the fire magicians, I've stayed well away from them, and I do not intend to change that unless I do not have a choice. But before I expose myself to the magicians' reproachful glances, I first want to be sure
So
that you're
afraid of their
standing
glances?
the slightest chance against the dragons. You will not get far, however, with that shabby equipment of yours. Come back, but only when you're strong enough.
Huh. That is weird. What a bullshit excuse. I mean, that's just weird. You're treating me like such shit when I'm the one doing all the hard work around here. He needs a big strapping lad to protect him against the other old geezer. I guess is what this is all about.
Telling you anything new about it differently. I'm not telling you differently.
Where did you pick
Alright, well, let's get to our armor.
Man, and here I was thinking they'd really hang me.
Well, it worked all right in the end.
You can say that again. You should have seen the face of the soldier when he had to let me out. He was so scared, he almost did it in his pants.
Did what?
Which reminds me, I've got something.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Sometimes I just don't understand you. Dad, you don't understand me.
What present?
We have heard of the dragons that are said to be in the valley.
They're really...
All right, at any rate, some of the boys have just they're planning to tidy up in there.
Oh, they're not going to do shit.
I've developed a new type of armor, Dragon Hunter's armor. It's sturdier and lighter than traditional armor.
Is it really?
Since you're the one I thought you might want to be. Also, I'm interested in dragons.
How much?
200 gold.
200 gold for dragon scales. And the reason you give them to him and not to Jan, who will also take them, is that he will pay you for the dragon scales, which essentially results in a discount on the medium armor.
Can you?
Sure.
How?
Alright, take it.
Here's the...
All right.
So now we are dragon huntered.
It can't go on like this forever.
I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of the light dragon hunter armor. It looks like a weird fetish suit of some kind. It's so, like, skin tight.
Pay me my wages.
I pay for mercenaries, not dragon hunters.
Okay. Well, if I kill the dragons, I'm saving your damn farm, aren't I?
Interested in...
Sure.
A few.
Thanks. Here's...
There's my money.
I've heard a thing or two.
Don't tell me you didn't.
So I always forget to check in on Khalid with his
Everything
weapons.
fine?
So, you wanna
Go on like this forever.
How did you end up with the mercenaries?
Nobody.
I came with Silvio from the south. We belong to an army of mercenaries which fought at...
What's your opinion
I never
of
talked to
Silvio?
this guy.
He's a dangerous fella, and many of the mercenaries who came with him this far listen to what he says. Better not pick a fight with him.
It's all just...
Oh, he's already gone.
What's your opinion of Lee?
Say you didn't know that.
I think that the only thing Lee is really interested in is getting away from this island. He wants to go to the mainland. Seems to have a bone to pick with someone there. At any rate,
Someone
he does a
indeed.
far better job than Silvio ever could. Moreover, he's a good leader. Most of the time, we can do whatever we want here.
It's weird. It's one of Silvio's boys who decides that Lee is definitely the better,
What weapon?
Only...
the better dude.
That was obvious all along.
I don't know why he sells the leather belt.
Ran like belly
Ooh,
arms.
Dragon Bow.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Never is in on any playthrough? Never what? What did I say?
I'm not telling you anything new. That's what I would have thought of that.
You didn't get that from me.
You know, I never got the full
Anything from me.
Warriors set of jewelry, did I?
I'd have gone about it differently. Never knew that.
I've heard a thing or
Oh, yeah. Pretty much never. If you talk to him when you're not a mercenary, he just blows you off.
That's the first I've heard of it.
That was obvious all along. There's nothing you can do about it.
It was quite obvious.
You listen to the wrong people.
Why sell the head? I want to keep the head. Can I do difficult? Should be able to at this point.
That's all just gossip.
Yoink.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword. That's all just gossip.
I've come. What if they've.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Got my own opinion about that.
That's all just gossip. Will it ever change? That doesn't surprise
Will it ever change?
I don't believe this is gonna change.
anything on me.
I'm gonna get the amulet and then I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm not gonna do the ritual today. What do you want? You're staring at me for.
Like this forever.
Hey,
There goes Bulka. I guess they haven't left yet.
Is the
Yes, I had to
Sweet.
teach, but you don't even know the first. You need to learn how to.
I have to forge basic bitch swords.
Never change.
What with?
Well, with. Yeah, it kind of has horns, doesn't it?
Can I have?
I heard you helped Bennett get out of jail.
Sure
Good
did.
job, kid.
Sweet.
Can I have?
I've got nothing.
You'll have more stew someday. Gulp. Oh, I still got the fire strips. Oh, I didn't see how much hit points that gave me. It has, but only at the end? What do you mean?
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I've got no time for things like that.
Alright, so we got the amulet.
I'm staying out of it. Nobody wants to know.
I'm just gonna go sell some things and then we'll call it a day. Get one extra if you don't talk to her straight away. What do you mean?
Hey, you.
Elaborate.
For 400.
Take him.
All right.
We've made.
You can't rely on that.
You don't say.
Same old thing, all over again.
Join mercenaries or mages, then talk to her? Gives you one straight away. Oh. But she won't if you have already spoken to her?
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
Where have you been?
I've been saving the world, you prick.
I've got
A sheepskin,
I wouldn't dream of.
wolfskin, a warg skin? Ah, even a shadow beast skin. What the hell is this skin?
I ripped.
That. Good work.
It's a lot of money.
He didn't get
Look at
that
that.
from me.
I am loaded. Frickin' Rockefeller over here. Interesting.
Don't say.
I know this lady had something to say when she said goodbye as a paladin. She doesn't as any other faction, it looks like. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 6 hours. I think it's time to wrap this up. So, next week, I say we do what we always do, which is move on and do the ritual, get the eye,
Do you really think?
and then... Oh, I do have the warrior set. Oh no. Yes, I do.
Wait and see.
Guess we'll wear that. Oh, but I think I need these. No, I don't. Oh yeah. Actually, didn't know I had that effect. now I am a beast.
Now that's typical, isn't
That
it?
would be a problem.
You don't have to ask me that.
Everybody knows by now.
Alternate way to complete a quest for forging swords ability. What is that?
My own opinion about that.
Elaborate.
Nothing's ever gonna change
Don't tell
that.
this to anyone. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
Oh yeah, I gotta make that work.
Those are all just rumors.
Those are all just rumors.
That's an open secret.
Right, we make the claw. In 4th chapter. Alright, well I don't know how to forge yet, so guess I'll hold off on that. Huh. I never knew you could see the ship from there. That makes sense. Isn't Grinnis that way? Yeah, you go down there and that way, and Grinnis is over there. Why is there a ship over here? Let's investigate. Oh, I guess it is. Huh. Interesting. I did not think that that was that far away. Oh. I have no dialogue menu. Why? Okay. Well, now we got the claw. Sweet. Yeah, man, he like speaking in whispers.
Hey,
like,
you!
now will you stop being a pain in the ass?
I'm ready to fight the dragons.
We must not lose any more time then. I shall be on my way to the Circle of the Sun immediately.
You do that. Higher level, more damage for claw. Yeah. Every 2 levels that you gain, you can level up the claw once. No, because I've had to reload the game since then, Boglin. I don't think that has anything to do with it. But what you'll notice is it takes 5 hit points for every level up that you bring the claw. I think it has a total of 20 levels. No, I'm not doing toggles. We're wrapping it up for now. I am tired and hungry and my butt hurts. I'm not sitting in this chair anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all kindly for watching. It's been a long one. Yes, I did, Nero. So next week, same time, same place, you know the drill. Maybe sometime in the midweek I will squeeze in a Mordhouse stream. Because I want to play that again, but this one stream ran longer than I intended, so I'm not going to do it tonight. Until then, I will see you all later. Have a wonderful night.